Kate could find Christmas Day with the royal family an ordeal amid rumours of a rift with Meghan Markle, a royal expert has claimed. Christmas at the Queen's Norfolk residence can be difficult for royal partners, according to royal biographer Christopher Wilson. And the royal author added that Kate's stay could be made worse by reports of a fallout with Meghan. Speaking to New, Mr. Wilson said, "Kate's a homebody and loves being with her own immediate family at Christmas, off-duty and relaxed. Sandringham Christmases can be an ordeal, even for those born royal, and generally those who've married into the family often can't wait to get away. As with many seasonal family gatherings, there can be undercurrents and the publicity over the Meghan clash won't make things any easier between the girls." Meghan and Prince Harry stayed with Kate and Prince William at Hall over the festive period last year. The former actress joined the royals for Christmas Day, despite not yet being married to Harry. The move was a break from tradition as Kate did not join William for Christmas until they married in 2011. But the royal author's comments follow recent speculation that the Duchess of Sussex and Kate do not get on. Meghan and Harry confirmed last month that they were moving from Kensington Palace, where they are William and Kate's neighbours, to Frogmore Cottage in Windsor early next year. The move prompted rumours of tensions between Kate and Meghan, including an upset following Princess Charlotte's bridesmaid dress fitting in a row over staff. And there have also been claims of Meghan's difficult behaviour. Ahead of the royal wedding in May, the Queen is said to have pulled Harry aside for a quiet word about Meghan after he shouted at staff. Writing in his new biography of Prince Charles, royal author Robert Jobson said, "In the build-up to the wedding, says an inside source, he was petulant and short-tempered with members of staff. Raising his voice on occasion, Harry would insist, what Meghan wants, she gets." Prince William's grandfather Prince Philip had some harsh words for him when he threatened to drop out of university, a book has claimed. Prince William, the Duke of Cambridge, broke royal tradition when he chose to attend St Andrews University in Scotland instead of Cambridge or Oxford. The decision was eventually supported by his family, including the Queen. It was at university the father of Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis met his wife, Kate Middleton. However, after only one semester at the university, William was ready to drop out of the claustrophobic school. In 2011 book The Making of a Royal Romance by Katie Nicholl, the royal expert explains, William became bored in Scotland. He missed his friends in Gloucestershire and going to his favourite nightclubs in London. The advantage of St Andrews being so small was that he was well protected, but the town could be claustrophobic. Prince Charles knew he had a crisis on his hands when William informed his father at Christmas he did not want to return for a second semester. The Duke of Cambridge is said to have complained he was not enjoying his course and that St Andrews was too far away. While Charles is said to have listened patiently, William's grandfather Prince Philip had a different approach. "He needs to knuckle down and not wimp out," was Philip's typically blunt response, revealed Ms. Nicholl. The royal correspondent went on to explain at the time, it could have been disastrous for the monarchy if William had pulled out. The royal family enjoyed close ties with Scotland and did not want to alienate the Scots. In the end, William did return to his university and went on to make many lifelong friends and, of course, meet Kate Middleton. The couple were friends for some time before their relationship turned romantic. After 8 years of on-off dating, the couple got engaged in 2010 and married at Westminster Abbey in 2011. Meghan Markle gave guests marijuana party bags at her first wedding, her father Thomas claimed yesterday. The Duchess married TV producer Trevor Engelson in Jamaica in 2011. Tying the knot in front of around 100 close family and friends. Thomas Markle, 74, claims a small bag of the drug was offered to guests in fabric pouch, with a note from the bride and groom. Speaking about the unusual gift, Thomas, who is involved in a bitter feud with his daughter, said, "It's illegal, but it's no big deal in Jamaica." It's almost customary down there. I don't smoke weed and to the best of my knowledge neither does Meghan, reports the Mail Online. Meghan and Trevor married at the Jamaica Inn in Ocos Rios, booking all 55 rooms at the luxury accommodation. It was claimed neither her dad nor her half-sister Samantha Markle attended the nuptials, prompting fans to question how long their feud has been going on. Thomas has now spoken out to correct the lies he says have been spread about him. The retired Hollywood lighting director may have missed out on walking his daughter down the aisle at Windsor Chapel in May, but he had a starring role at her first wedding. The Mail on Sunday reports that Thomas providing a photograph of him and Meghan moments before he and Doria walked her across the sand to be wed. The camera-shy father of the bride claims there are no pictures of him at the wedding because it was on the beach and everyone else was in their 30s and I was in my 60s. Thomas says Meghan planned everything down to the tiniest detail, including the unusual welcome gift for guests. Thomas also showed the newspaper Meghan's first wedding invitation, which read, "Cheers to love, cheers to laughter, cheers to happily ever after." Sadly, 2 years later, the marriage was over. Mr. Markle also told how he is dreading his first Christmas without a card from Meghan saying, "I have been frozen out." He revealed how they were once close in a series of heartfelt letters his daughter sent to him saying "I love you with all my heart, now and forever." The affectionate letters are addressed to Daddy. In one she vows, "All I want to do is make you proud. And I promise, no matter what, I'll do it." In another she thanks her father for taking the best care of me and adds, "I love you to no end." But Thomas says he is not expecting a Christmas card from his daughter or Harry this year, adding, "I have been frozen out and I can't stay silent. I have made dozens of attempts to reach my daughter via text and letters, but she and Harry have put up a wall of silence. They have done what they once told me not to do, they are believing everything negative that has been written about me. So I am reaching out to them, once again, to try to correct the lies and get the truth out there. Everyone says, why don't I just shut the F up? That Meghan can't speak to me because I'll give away secrets. But that's bull. I've been accused of every terrible thing you can think of. In one magazine they had an awful story about Prince Charles right beside one about me. But no one is shunning Prince Charles. The fallout with Harry and Meghan came after he staged paparazzi pictures shortly before the couple's wedding in May and then suffered 2 heart attacks, preventing him walking his daughter down the aisle at St. George's Chapel, Windsor. Tonight, Meghan Markle made a stylish surprise appearance at the British Fashion Awards to present the honour for British Designer of the Year womenswear. The trophy ultimately went to Claire Whitkeller of Givenchy, who designed the Duchess of Sussex's simply classic wedding gown and continues to dress Meghan in her new life as a royal. Keller, who was appointed artistic director of the French fashion house in March 2017, is also the first woman ever to hold the position in the brand's history. However, before bestowing the honour upon Keller, the Duchess of Sussex also gave a few words to the audience about her new home, her relationship with clothing, and the importance of kindness in the fashion world. Good evening, everyone. It is such a pleasure to be here, celebrating British fashion and British fashion designers in my new home of the UK. It's so nice to see so many familiar faces, many of you I've known for quite a while and a lot of you that I've been able to meet in the past year, so thank you for the warm welcome. As all of you in this room know, we have a deep connection to what we wear. Sometimes it's very personal, sometimes it's emotional. But for me, this connection is rooted in really being able to understand that it's about supporting and empowering each other, especially as women. When we choose to wear a certain designer, we're not just a reflection of their creativity and their vision, but we're also an extension of their values, of something in the fabric, so to speak, that is much more meaningful. I recently read an article that said, the culture of fashion has shifted from one where it was cool to be cruel to now, where it's cool to be kind. To that point, I feel especially proud to announce tonight's winner, who, yes, is a British designer leading on the global stage with vision and creativity, but also with incredible kindness, which is why when I met her for the first time 11 months ago, I knew that we'd be working very closely together. The winner this evening is Claire Keller. Keller, shocked by the win and Meghan's unannounced cameo, responded with a gracious acceptance speech. "I can't even tell you how surprised I am," she started off. After thanking her team, including founder Hubeba Givenchy, the designer saved her last thanks for the Duchess of Sussex. "This woman is so amazing," Keller told the audience. "I got to know Meghan on such a personal level and, you know, to have someone like that trust you in an incredible moment in their life is something that is just the most unbelievable honor, and I can't thank you enough."